Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches, Series 10. We are on to day number 2. Today's sketch is brought to you by the lovely Megan from Crafty Meggy, and her sketch is beautiful. So as it pops up there, it's got florals and 2 photos and space for journaling, and it's just so pretty. I just love it. So I'm really excited to share with you. I have 6 different takes to share with you from awesome people that have created based off of this sketch, including Megan herself. So I'll get to all of that. However, yesterday I forgot to mention to you guys, just like last series, if you check down in the description box, the link for the Facebook group and my Instagram information and the people who are being highlighted today, if they've given me information to share, will be down there. But there's also a link to the playlist. So if you're just here to watch all the different process videos for today's sketch, or all of the sketches, but there is just a playlist that everyone adds their stuff to. So for you, all you have to do is click that and play on through instead of having to search for all the different videos. So I hope that makes things easy for you. And now we can get going with the takes. So you can see again that beautiful sketch. So many ideas that could pop up into that. Of course, with the flowers and stuff, you think girl or maybe wedding or something, but tons of different takes. So let's get going. We're going to start with Megan's take, and she is documenting herself here. She really honed in on that kind of funky frame that she has in her sketch, which is really fun. I thought that was a really neat way to go ahead and highlight that. And then she didn't do any type of flowers. She went with tags, which is a really neat idea. So just because it says flowers doesn't mean you have to use flowers, right? You can use tags, which then could turn into quote unquote a more masculine layout if you wanted to. Tons of different ideas, but I love it. She's done her one photo colored and one black and white, which I thought was really neat as well. And she just really did an awesome job on her own sketch, which of course we all know that would happen. So next up we have Susan. And oh my goodness, is this layout not just like melt your heart adorable? Oh my goodness. Okay, so first of all, the photos just are everything. Like she could just have put those photos on a piece of white cardstock and it would have been amazing because they're so precious. But she's added in these gorgeous flowers. She's clustered them just like you see in the sketch. She gave herself a little spot for some journaling and did the wonky frame. So she really followed in with the sketch, but in the background there is, I don't know if it's something she did on her own or if it's the pattern paper, but it has a really cool texture to it with a bit of, it looks like white stamping possibly. Again, I'm not sure if that's the background or just her take on it, but it's really pretty and I just love that layout. Next up we have Deb, and she went like, this is a perfect example of if a sketch is too much for you. For example, like if the flowers are too much, you're like, I'm just not the type of person that does flowers. Don't worry about it. She didn't do flowers. She did. Do you remember those Amy Tangerine clear stickers? That is what she's used on this. Can you see those? They're in the corners. So she's got it. So there's 4 pieces in each corner, which is really neat. And then she does have some ephemera going the other way in the diagonal that the sketch gives off. She's got the 2 photos and the journaling. So you absolutely can see the inspiration from the sketch. She has wonky frames too. Everyone really honed in on those wonky frames, which is really fun. I think one of them might be a rub-on. It looks like little black dots, or she's done it with a pen. I'm not sure, but if you can really zoom in on that when you go look on Instagram or on the Facebook group and you really look, she's got some really neat details to her layout. And that's what I love about looking at these, is seeing all the little things and I'd hopefully just give you ideas. It can even give you an idea of a theme on what to use for your take on the sketch with the theme going on. Next up, we have Claire, and Claire used circles, which I think is so much fun. The photo of the little girl, she just looks like she's flying in the sand, doesn't she? And so it's really neat. And the way she's managed to get the one circle right in her hand is just adorable. She's done the wonky frame, but can you see that she did it honed in on her photo versus the entire layout itself? I think that is really neat, and that's a great way to take an element from your sketch, a sketch, and make it work for you. It's such a great idea. I really loved that. Title, she chose not to do the added journaling, which is fine. I probably wouldn't either. I used to do a ton of journaling. I don't do a ton anymore. So this was very, very eye-catching, and I just loved how she still did a border, so she's got the background paper and a border, but she did that double wonky frame and closer to her photo. All right, next up we have Joe, and this is perfect. Look at this. Super florally, kind of girly-esque sketch turned into a boy layout. And this is what I am all about. And this is why I love sharing these takes, you guys. How much fun is this? It's an all boy layout. Tons of fun. Those photos are absolutely adorable. She's used little bits of ephemera, so you have the idea of the diagonal going on. She's done some stamping or something to get the kind of wonky frame idea going on. And it's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect. I love it. It's a boy layout. I, of course, with two boys myself, tend to be pretty, I tend to hone in on boy layouts. I'm very, like, my eyes go to them because I like to document boys with my boys. All right, let's see. Next up we have Alma, and hers is so pretty, so much fun, bright, colorful. I think of summer when I see this. I'm not exactly sure. I think they are celebrating, just having a fun day at home. I don't know, maybe cooking. I'm not really sure, but it's awesome. It's just bright and colorful, works with the photos. She's got the diagonal, she's got the flowers. She did her wonky border with a pen. I think it's a pen, if not it's stitching. Oh, it's stitching, which genius. Like, I love that. She's used an outside cardstock, like a yellow cardstock. That's where the brightness is coming from. And then to make sure that it wasn't overpowering, she then went in with a piece of white cardstock with some mixed media, I believe, and some stamping, and then layered everything else up on top, which is just so pretty, and I really, really love that as well. All right, so that is the 6 different takes for today's sketch. It's a beautiful sketch. I can see sorry about that. I can see so many amazing and different ideas that are going to come up with this, and I cannot wait to see what you guys create. Again, don't forget, hashtag 30DSCBL10 if you want to participate over on Instagram. If you follow that hashtag too, it'll pop up on your feed if that's something you're interested in. Facebook group, of course, link down below so you can share your takes in there. And I hope you all have a fabulous Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.